What's up, Creep Squad? What you guys doing? Okay, so look, today we're going to be reading a cartoon creepypasta. I seen your guys' feedback on those real life creepypastas, so instead of having 2 creepypastas a week, I want to start adding 3 a week. I want to start doing 1 cartoon, 1 video game, and 1 real life. Maybe start adding more, just, be more active on my YouTube channel because, you guys are showing up, you guys are watching my videos, you guys are showing me a lot of support, and I love it. So with that said, be sure to follow my Discord. The link will be down in the description as well within the pinned comment. Also, be sure to check out my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, all that stuff. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below with the notification bell on. Leave a like. Let's see if we can hit 75 likes, I guess. With that said, let's get right into this story. Do you remember the Popeye the Sailor shorts made by Max Fletcher and Dave Fletcher? Well, I used to like these cartoons when I was a kid, but I still love them today, and I have the Popeye shorts on DVD made by Warner Bros. And public domain companies, and I also have lots of Popeye merchandise, shirts, toys, movies, DVDs, costumes, and posters, etc. So one day I was on my computer looking for some Popeye cartoons that I want to watch when I found one that was my favorite, Awesome, the Painless Window Washer cartoon. I always loved this one. After watching the cartoon, another cartoon came on. It was different. The 1938 black and white version of the Paramount cartoon logo was playing, but a Popeye cartoon was tinted in sepia. It faded to the Popeye title, but it was different. There was no ship door opening. The Paramount Presents a Max Fletcher cartoon and Popeye the Sailor title was made out of real blood. Then it fades to the title of the cartoon. The cartoon was called Popeye's Revenge. There was no year in the copyright below. It just says copyright Paramount Pictures Inc. All rights reserved. It was also made out of real blood too, but there were no credits and the Popeye opening music was in G major. Then it fades out. The cartoon starts out with Olive Oyl singing a song. After her song, Bluto punches the door and makes it have a hole in it, and Bluto wanted to kill Olive Oyl, so he grabbed Olive Oyl and laughed evilly. Olive Oyl called Popeye for help and calls him on the telephone. Popeye was doing a sailor dance on a boat, then he got a call. Popeye answered the telephone in the boat and he said a confusingly hello. Olive Oyl screamed help on the top of her lungs. Popeye was shocked that his love, Olive Oyl, was in trouble, so he ran fast to Olive Oyl's house and he saw that Olive Oyl was captured sitting in the chair with ropes on her body and a blindfold on her mouth. Popeye decided to not save Olive Oyl, but he turned angry with red eyes and said, "I f***ing hate you now, Olive Oyl," along with Bluto. Enough is f***ing enough. I was shocked that Popeye was using the language. So he ran off fast and ran to a gun store to buy a sniper. He ran back to Olive Oyl's house and wanted to kill Olive and Bluto. Popeye yelled angrily, "It's time to die, you motherfucker." So Popeye pulled the trigger many times with lots of bullets coming out of the sniper. Olive Oyl was getting shot and killed with blood coming out of her stomach. Olive was dead. Popeye pulled her skin off her skull and he took the skull off her body. Killing made Popeye feel very alive. I kept watching. Popeye was still mad with red eyes and he said, "Now that asshole Olive is dead, so it's time for you to die, Bluto, hole." So Popeye gets a knife from Olive's kitchen and gets ready to kill Bluto. Bluto had no time to object, so Popeye stabbed Bluto in the stomach 10 times. Popeye opened Bluto's stomach to eat his intestines. After that, Popeye decided to kill more people that he liked. He decided to kill Wimpy first, and he ran to a restaurant where Wimpy was eating a hamburger. Popeye choked Wimpy fastly and hard, making him cough and vomit. Along with his heart getting out of his body, everybody screamed and ran out of the restaurant. Popeye decided to jump on Wimpy to break his bones. Popeye took a piece of window from a restaurant and throws it at Wimpy's face. His face was covered with glass shatters of the window. He was bleeding across his face on where he was cut. The screen goes to black for 2 seconds. Then it cuts to Popeye at his home with Sweet Pea. Popeye asked him for some food, and Sweet Pea nodded his head. Popeye ran out to get his bomb and painted the bomb red and cutting a little tiny half of the rope, making it disguised as an apple. He ran back to his house and lit up the rope on the bomb with a match. Popeye gave Sweet Pea the apple and Sweet Pea ate it. After Sweet Pea ate the apple, he exploded and died. All of his organs exploded out of his body. After he killed Sweet Pea, he decided to kill his nephews next. All of his nephews, Pip-Eye, Peep-Eye, Poop-Eye, and Popeye, were dancing to the music. Popeye took them to a road where cars were driving. Popeye said, "This is your new place to dance." Peep-Eye said, "Oh boy, Uncle Popeye, this will be fun." Popeye said, "Have fun" to the nephews. Pip-Eye, Peep-Eye, Poop-Eye, and Popeye saw a car that was ready to run over them. The nephews were shocked and got ran over and killed. Blood came out of his stomach. Popeye looked at his nephews and he said, "That's it. That. It was shocking when I saw Popeye killing Olive Oyl, Bluto, Wimpy, Sweet Pea, and his nephews, Pip-Eye, Peep-Eye, Poop-Eye, and Popeye." It cut to black afterwards. The cartoon comes back with Popeye bringing the dead bodies of Olive Oyl, Bluto, Wimpy, Sweet Pea, and his nephews to his house. He throws the bodies onto the living room floor. He then draws the pentagram around the pile of bodies. He then takes gasoline and a lighter and lights the pile of bodies on fire. He says, "You belong in hell. Let Satan be with you. Hail Satan, hail Satan, Satan is the leader." Popeye runs out of his house and the dead bodies burned into flesh. Popeye's house burned to the ground and putted the fire out. The cartoon ends with Popeye grabbing 2 of the dead bodies and sings, "I'm Popeye the Killer Man," in a demon voice, blows his pipe 2 times and circle fades out. Then it cuts to the Popeye variant of the 1938 Paramount cartoon's ending logo, but it was very different. The closing titles were tinted in red, the anchor had Popeye's head with blood sticking out on top of it, and the rope was replaced by intestines. I barfed in the toilet when I saw it. Then it faded to the 1938 Paramount cartoon's logo. But after 3 seconds, the text fades to a message that says, "Death is our only release," which is similar to the Max and Ruby 0004. The screen was black for 3 seconds, then it cuts to a black and white footage of Max and Dave Flesher. Max says to the viewer, "Me and Dave are sorry for making you scared, because we know that we added cartoon violence and a bad language to our Popeye cartoons, and we will never ever do that again." Max asks to Dave, "Do you agree, Dave?" Dave says yes. Max says again, "If you find a Popeye cartoon called Popeye's Revenge, don't watch it." Then Dave says to the viewer, "Just ignore it." The screen went black afterward. The Popeye cartoon gave me nightmares, but thank God Max and Dave Flesher apologized to me. I waked up and cheered up with water and some breakfast, and I went on my computer in my room to watch some regular Popeye cartoons instead of that scary Popeye's Revenge. Alright guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub button down below. Be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below telling me if you guys want to see more of these videos, and as well if you guys want me to start uploading 3 times a week instead of just, 2 times a week, just, add more creativity to my channel, be more creative, you know what I mean? As well as be sure to check out my Discord. The link will be down in the comment section below as well, with pinned to the comment section and my comments and in my description. I meant, Jesus, I'm messing up. Look at me. Anyway, as I was saying, follow my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Snapchat as well. Those will all be down in the description below. And be sure to check the link to this story. It'll be down in the description below as well. It'll be at the very top. It is a pretty decent story. You guys could go check it out. I think you guys would enjoy it. With that said, this has been Andaull, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.